That is so annoying. That annoys me a lot. That is so annoying. I feel annoyed and hot. Had to restart my live because I was muted for no reason. That's the third or fourth time that's happened. Third or fourth time it's happened. Third or fourth time. That's the third or fourth time that muted thing has happened. And there's no reason. It's not my mic. The live isn't muted. My mic isn't muted. I don't know why that keeps happening. Third or fourth time. Hey, y'all. I just restarted my live. Hey, Red. That's like the third or fourth time that's happened. And my mic isn't muted. My, y'all can hear me, right? Y'all can hear me? Okay, good. Third or fourth time. I get like my groove on. I get going. And it's a little glitch. It's a little glitch. Thank you. My mic wasn't muted. My phone wasn't muted. The show wasn't muted. There's a clear mute button. Third or fourth time. I've had to do that breaking up my lives. Then you can't put them together. It has to stay as two separate videos on the replay. Let me do one thing. Move my mic down further. I want to sound good and I don't want to sound mouth breathing-y. Trying to learn to not do that now that I have nostrils. Hey, y'all. Okay, I need to text my landlord, but first I need to mute the audio on the video I just made so he doesn't hear my clear apathy. Yeah, I have really strong Wi-Fi. I have the strongest. My TV's going. It's just, oh, actually, you know what? Spectrum, I have like the strongest plan, but Spectrum is definitely spotty. But it's not the Wi-Fi doing it. I know it's not. It's um it's just happened about 4 times randomly. How do I mute this video before I do it? Maybe the rain, but you know it's happened to the other times nothing was going on. It rarely rains. I think it's a glitch. How do you edit a video on the iPad? I just want it to be quiet, silent. Shh. Is it like we don't have an option to edit it? Edit. You probably click the edit button. Yeah, Morris Chestnut. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. It was just a random thing last night. It was Morris and Harold and Tay Diggs, and they were doing a meet and greet for their Sable vodka, and my publicist told me about it. You know, I get my eyebrows from lashybrows.com, and they have been sold out for months. I'm in such a conundrum because next time they come up, I'm gonna have the money to like buy them all. I think it's the tariffs in 2025. Thank you, Jackie. Merry Christmas. I think it's the tariffs that are causing. Thank you for the makeup brush, Callie. I'm gonna have to put it back to where you have to subscribe, but I'm not gonna put a time limit on it because it's Christmas Eve and I know everybody's going to be nice, right? I don't want the moderators working hard. So I've got it on. You have to subscribe because I'm on the road to 1 million followers. So please welcome yourself in. Double tap the screen so that I get those thumbs up right there. Those are really important. Um, you don't have to subscribe for any length of time, but if the comments start rolling real ugly, then I'll have to do it. Thank you, Red. Like and subscribe. Double tap to like. Thank you, Angela. Yes, thank you, Red. Look at how hard. I just love. You know what it is? Like when you have moderators on social media, these are people that are helping you just out of love most of the time, like out of kindness. Once you get to a certain point, I'm sure you can like pay people, but they're not being paid. They're doing it to help. Isn't that amazing? I mean, God, thank you, Red. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Red. Thank you, Kylie. Heather Lane. Hey, how you doing? Thank you. Yeah, Datina. So look, there's other brands like Bliss and Beyond and Cardani, Cardani. Cardani brows are more expensive. They're very realistic. They're not on fleek, but they're real. They're realistic. And then Bliss and Beyond are so cute, but they're too small. They every time I see them on somebody's face, I'm like, they're like a portion. They're like that much too short. And it's like, who are you putting those on? In these videos, I think they're editing them. They sent me a whole sample of them before, and I said to them, "Are you going to make them bigger?" you know, for like Nerica. They said no, there's no need for bigger ones, but I sent them to a friend of mine who's really petite, and she was like, "They're too small." Hey, Virginia. I think I need to turn on my other light, but I'm not sure. I like the lighting the way it is right now. It's not too bright. Y'all tell me if it's not bright enough. Oh, really? Okay, I'm going to take that away. Thanks, Angela. There's a lot of glitches. Thank y'all for helping. I mean, YouTube Live is new-ish. It's not as established as others in the live area, so we're kind of establishing it. Oh no, I missed my son calling. Why? Why? Let me text the landlord the video. The roof in the kitchen is leaking. The roof in the kitchen just started leaking. Nope, I'm not going to do anything about it. Send somebody. I'm sorry, I've got a little bitterness. We pay so much to live here. Thank y'all. He's not in prison. He was never even questioned. I mean, I was like, as soon as I moved in, it's like, well, the dishwasher doesn't work. Like a couple of months after, it's like broken, and he's like, oh, we're not covering the appliances. I was like, well, fine. He's like, you would be responsible to fix it. And I was like, well, I'm not fixing your thing. I'll, I'll let you know when my new dishwasher is arriving, and you're going to need to keep yours in storage because when I move out, you need to put it back in. Nut. Only costs like $100 more to buy a dishwasher like a base level. I'm not doing that. I think people, move with ill intention, and I'm not for that. I am not the one. I will pay extra just to make it harder on you if you're rude. you know? Rude. Okay, I need to put on some makeup. What is dissect? Don't make me put, what is dissect, please? Don't make me have to put it on subscribe for 1 minute because these moderators are not messing with you today. And any ugly comments, we're not messing with you. It's Christmas Eve. And if you want the fast track right to HELL, go ahead and make fun of people on Christmas Eve. Go ahead. Karma is real. And y'all children don't know. You're playing around because you never got popped in the mouth on a playground. You think you can say what you want. Don't get me going. All right. All right, let me put it. We're going to have to put it on subscribe for 1 minute. Y'all let me know if you're already a subscriber, if it messes you up in any way. But it slows down the whole live. But obviously, people are just horrible. I just texted him. I don't think he celebrates Christmas. So get somebody over here. Now I know I'm going to spend my Christmas with somebody messing around. I might go somewhere because we can't sit outside. Hey, Nylon. Sometimes I get a little annoyed. See, you see what that is? I was just talking earlier about how happy I am. Nothing bothers me. And then here it comes. Here it comes. It's the devil. It's negativity and doubt and lack. Hey, y'all trying to creep in. That's right. Haters and losers need not apply. Am I bright enough? I like the way I look here. Like, not too bright. Because I am so glassy that you can't even see me from using the rice water bright. And I'm about to use, I didn't use any primer. I used sunscreen. I used Allies of Skin sunscreen. And this is Kirby Cosmetics skin tint. Kirby, Kirby. She does a lot on the Tickety Talk platform and the Tickety Talk shop. I'll link it after this show. I'll link it below. But this is a great product. And Kirby herself is on the board of Face Forward International. She's a survivor too. And she's on the board, which is amazing. I'm going to start with a little bit of this Jung Moon. This is a finishing. It's like you can use it for boosting, mist, fixer spray. But this is also Korean skincare. The mist is so fine. It is lovely. 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 You're never going to beat that. Thank you, Bridget. I think, even if we don't wear makeup, I think skincare is the key. Because, man, if you don't know how much you will miss your skin if something happens to it. You don't know how much I miss that old skin that wrinkled and showed emotions and things, I miss it for sure. Using my Metaluso ring palette, which I'll tag also. Metaluso is the same brand that makes my lipstick, my Burn Beauty 2018 lipstick, which I will tag also. We're trying to get that on the YouTube shopping. There's some kind of, it was on, but they took it off because she's using Burn Beauty 2018 and it's trademarked. Of course, she has permission to use it. This is a little too warm. The only problem with this is that it's too warm. Skin tint does have undertones. And it does need undertones. But I'm just going to go with it. Oh, see? Let me see. I have two of them. Hold on a minute. Let me see if the other one is more neutral. Yeah, hype the channel. Y'all do that. Hey, Little Four Sweets. Maybe I used the wrong one. I get really confused if I have two colors and it doesn't say the color, the shade on it. That's a problem. Because a lot of us get more than one, right? Not everybody is a good match. So that's super warm, but we're going to carry on. Let me see. We'll fix it. That one is super warm. All right, Kirby. The thing is, I really like this skin tint because it's got good coverage. Really pretty, but it's not cool enough for me. I'm a super cool undertone. But yeah, skincare will make you good. Now that, even after being burned, now that I have good skincare, I'm so happy with the way I look when I go out. As long as my skin is looking healthy and glowing, because just to have skin that looks healthy after having your face replaced, Hey. Okay, so now here's what we got. This is what happens when the undertone is off. I've heard people say that tint doesn't have undertone, doesn't need an undertone. Wrong. Schmitz? Morales? Thank you. Let's just put some down here then. Sometimes we don't fight it, we embrace it. I'm going to be this color. Nobody will know. Who's going to know? Who's going to know? They will not know. All right, I'm not going to do my chest because I don't want that gunk all over my jewelry. It's hard to get. Not gunk, but you know what I mean. Guess now we're going to have to powder it and like bronze it and do a lot just so I don't look crazy. It wasn't a volume thing, it's a glitch. If you're doing a live and that happens to you, just restart. There's no way to fix it. Because my mic wasn't muted, the platform wasn't muted. There's a really clear button for mute on here. So you would definitely know if you, and so I'll try every time. I'll like click the mute, see if I can like joggle it. I don't know. Jiggle it, joggle it, whatever. Oh, what a pain. I love the skin tint. Watch your shade. It does matter. That's all I'm going to say. This was gifted to me, so I've never, you know, and I love it. It's just so good. It's like it's like dewy, but not shiny. I've got glass skin, but it's not like I don't look like I'm sweating. I love this stuff. It's a good thing. It's good, good, good. Now I don't have a hand towel. Every time I get comfortable. I'm starting to sound like an old lady, aren't I? Every time I get comfortable. I should put those closer. What oxidizes it? What do you think oxidizes it? Thank you. I didn't see it. I missed it. The thing is, like, I think brands like Dermablend, such a good formula, but it's just got too orange an undertone. Just period. Every one of them is, it's not an undertone, it's just orange. It looks oxidized immediately. And, you know, generally, if you've got good packaging and a good, I mean, everything's going to oxidize. That means, you know, getting oxygen, but sometimes the main, every time I see oxidation, the first thing I think is the product is old. Yeah, we're going to blend it. It's going to be okay. I mean, you'll see it and it'll look pretty. For my purposes, I want you to see how much I love the formula. And sometimes that's all we can do, especially in social media where we'll get sent two shades and in with the idea that one of them is going to be right. Or you'll mix it together, you know? Grady, it's okay, sugar. Whatever's out there, it's just raining, okay? We are protected. I need to watch my text, though, for this landlord. Okay, weird. Last rain, fine. We will get it fixed. Sorry, and thanks for letting me know. Please place a bucket until the crew comes since Christmas. And roofer will let me know they're putting me on schedule for Friday morning. No guarantees. Okay, I don't really have a bucket. Should I say that? No, I gotta let it go. Have a small bucket. I have a very small bucket. Very small bucket. It's not actually dripping right now. Dripping. But sure more will come. But sure more will come. Hold on, y'all. Sure more will come. I have a pot, but that's smaller than the bucket. Stop dripping, but sure. I'm just being difficult. I'm sorry. Sometimes I gotta let it go. Gotta stop. I'm bitter with him for not fixing things around the house, you know? Yeah, it'd have to be a big one. I gotta let it go. Let it go. Talking about maybe we'll get on. Stop dripping, but I'm sure more will come. Seems to be dripping from two spots. Seems to be two leaks. Two drip from two spots. From two spots. I mean, you're just gonna, it's like, we'll just leave it. Um, no sound? Is it no sound again? Hold on. I know what it is. Hold on. No sound? Okay. Okay, good. I'm wondering if it has to do with me using my iPad at the same time. Okay. It might be, it's glitching for sure. So y'all let me know. It's glitching for sure. All right, I gotta work this out. Okay, cool. Okay, okay, Rachel. Hey, everybody. I don't want to keep y'all long. Y'all got families and things to hang out with. This man is telling me to just make it till Christmas. Uh, I'll say, fortunately, not having any guests. Fortunately, not having any guests. Fortunately, not having any guests. Not having any guests. It's in the middle of the floor. It's almost. Fortunately, not having any guests. Yeah, I'm texting him right now. It's 3:13 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But I am having surgery. But I'm having surgery Monday. But I'm having surgery Monday. But I'm having surgery Monday. That's an important thing to say, right? That's not bitter. That's important. But I'm having surgery Monday. Having surgery Monday. Monday. And we'll be in bed. We'll be in bed. We'll be in bed for a week. No pressure. Sorry. Why am I so satisfied by that? You know what it is? It's karma. It's going to cost extra a lot. He's really cheap by telling me you won't send out a repairman for a dishwasher that you know good and well was broken before I moved in. I just didn't know it. You know, it was always kind of glitchy, but then it was just completely broken. I tried to deal with it. And then, what I get in return is him saying, oh no, I think I put a thing in the contract that, which I saw. I mean, I know, I get it. Read the lease, but he had me kind of by the throat. Nobody wanted to lease to me. I don't have like verifiable income. I'm 52. I'm disabled. The credit was like, nah. It wasn't like I didn't have like an 800 or anything. And so I was so stressed that I wasn't going to find a place to live that I just kind of went with what I had. And I felt like he's taking advantage of that. So, but I love my little house, and it is what it is. When karma comes knocking, you have no choice but to answer. And it's knocking today because now that's going to cost extra lot, and I'm not going to be flexible about it. I'm in California on the west coast of the United States. I'm in Los Angeles, California. Yep, I don't have a lot of like, it's like I say I don't have a lot of fancy clothes. Y'all see me on the red carpet and I'll just like grab something for an event, usually just Amazon or something. And I have brands that send me, nice things. I'm kind of disappointed because I ordered a couple of long dresses, a couple of formal. I mean, requested them. They're free, but I get to pick what I want. And they're nobody invited me anywhere. Like what? I get all these invitations all the other time, and now nothing. I'm putting some powder. No, I'm not trying to perfect everything. No, I don't want to color correct. No, I don't want to conceal. I'm very, very happy with the way I look right here. I'm sometimes I want to conceal, sometimes I want it to be perfect, but most of the time, or what I call perfect, not perfect. It's perfect either way. See, we have to change the way we speak because words have power. They have meaning. They create our reality and our belief. So sometimes I want it to all appear to be one shade, but most of the time not. I'm kind of embracing. I think it's cool. I don't know about y'all. I don't know what cat's eye is. I love you back. Words have power. I bought a candle yesterday. I believe in burning candles. You just release it. You set an intention. No, it's not. No, it's not Satan. No, I'm very religious. I read my Bible, but I'm also actually I'm not really religious. I'm more spiritual because the church is kind of disorienting with the abuse of power from man, using the church as a way to make money and harm people and get away with it. So I'm not about that. I grew up in the church, the African Methodist Episcopal Zion Church. And then I found spirituality, and I believe that's what kept me alive. I have a very close relationship with God, but I burn a candle. Yep, I have an evil eye. People are telling me you gotta take that off. No, I don't. No, I don't. Because I'm all about our relationship with God or the universe, whatever you call it. And that relationship doesn't have all the rules that man created. Nan created those. Nan. So, because honestly, this can be evil as well, worn by the wrong person, you know? It's the intention. So, I'm setting my intentions with my candle that I'm about to start burning. When you burn it, you can put it in a bowl of water and try to let it burn try not to snuff it out, but it's going to burn for days. Don't burn your house down until say I told you. You have to be very careful. I'm a burn survivor, so I'm very careful. It can burn. It has to be during a time where I'm not going out. I know I have a few days that I'm staying in with like this, and otherwise I would snuff it out. You never blow it out. You snuff it because I don't know why I didn't make that up. Anyway, I'm excited because it's a 2026 intention candle, and I believe that 2026 is finally the year that everything comes together. Because I'm tired of living the way that I did with the narcissist. I'm tired of that, you know. And I really thought 2025 had it for me, but why can't I find what I want? Those eyeliners I've been using? One of them is green. Okay, I'm hoping these dry up a little because mine's old. Oh, thank you, Heather. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Good to see you today, Heather. Heather Lane, Coach, VW, and Cats comes in and does supers, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you, Chief Lakota. I like your name too for the floating heart. I like that name. I know I look just fine the way I am. Exactly. I like to shine it up. I love makeup. Everybody remember that you are fine. You're not broken. If you want to color enhance, not color correct, words have power. Words have power. Yeah, I think I'm just really loving it. I didn't love it at first. You have to come to love it. One thing that people don't do is look in the mirror. When I was doing the AI thing yesterday, the lady told me like the last part was the hardest because it required like looking into the phone and moving it around the way I do to create social media and as an influencer. But she said most people couldn't do it because there was no filter turned on, right? And you have to actually look at it to make sure you have to look at yourself to make sure you don't go out of frame. If you do it like this and you had to show a certain expression, angry or whatever. And she said most people couldn't do it because they had to look at themselves and they had to look at themselves in the eye. And I know that to be true because that mirror work is really what got me through this, or what got me here, what got me out of the darkness. And I did the mirror work because I was doing makeup. So makeup, it's always been my thing. I sit and do makeup, not going anywhere. I've always done it just so I can think. But at the same time, you really need to look at yourself in the mirror, you know? Got to go. Okay, Abigail. I got to move too. I got to remember that this is Christmas Eve. Got to go. I just want some green. I've got a red shirt, green eyeliner. Y'all definitely, thank you for the double. If you double tap, I'll get a thumbs up, and those thumbs up help me a lot. Thank you for subscribing. I had to set it the way it is because of all the mean, ugly comments, and the moderators are already working pretty hard. So at least I get a subscribe and a like. I want to have 1 million subs on YouTube. That would be such an accomplishment for me. Living with a narcissist, I tell y'all this all the time. They try to keep you down, and I was actually pretty much running our family business, which was a tree company. Once I quit my job as a paralegal, I became the office manager, right? I meant to do eyeshadow. Why did I not put eyeshadow? Anyway, I became the office manager, and I was doing everything mainly because he wasn't even ever around. He was always out. Now I know he was always at the bar, at the club, or out with a girlfriend. 6767. Thank you, M. Appleman. 6767. Oh, thank you, my little California girl. But yeah, so I was running it, and he knew that. He could see that. So he would be sure to insult me and say, you know, I don't know, you could never run a business. Nobody would ever follow you. That's gaslighting. It's like I'm literally doing it, and he's telling me that I never could. And I believe it. Do you see the difference in the eyes? I'm going to make this one. I want to be more wide eyed. This one is a little too. What's the word? I can't even think it. Vixeny. I love this green though, right? I meant to put on some eyeshadow because I got some new eyeshadow, so we'll just do a swipe of it. I got some new ColourPop eyeshadow. I'll show you in a minute. Well, it's matcha and mochi, and it's such interesting. Look, I didn't even know that was green until right now. So that's the matcha. The shifts in it are insane because it's the Super Shock. Anyway, let me focus and get this eyeliner on. I meant to do the eyeshadow first, though, obviously. Just distracted. This is hard candy, but it's old, so I have to stop and close it. Thank you for the floating heart, M. Appleman. What's your name? What's your name, sugar? What's the M? God, I'm going to try to see it even while I'm doing my eyeliner. Hi, hi, hi. But yeah, he would tell me that, and then nobody would ever follow you. Nobody would ever listen to you. And then I start doing social media just because, right? I kind of fell into it. Melissa. Thank you, Melissa. M. Happelman. Thank you, Melissa. So I kind of fell into doing social media because I was doing makeup. I was doing my makeup after I got burned, and I was doing it for myself, just to sit around the house and to sit and think, right? I do makeup, not to show anybody, not to go anywhere. And I made a video to tell my friends, like on Facebook, where I'd been all this time. Mine is old. I'm so upset because I love it and it's old. Um, Tip dries out too much. I need a. So, I just made this video and I made it on YouTube because I didn't even know how to do. Isn't it pretty? How to make a video. So YouTube was the easiest way to make it. And then I posted it to Facebook, and I didn't know that. Oh, thank you, Miss Independence, for the 100. What's your name? I'm trying to learn all your names. Now, I can't guarantee I'm going to remember. I've got the menopause. And I'm a burn survivor. I'm streaming from my iPhone Pro, iPhone 16 Pro Max. Michael Danger is here. Merry Christmas, Michael Danger. I'm trying to get off this live because I know y'all have things to do. But now I've done one eye in green liner and it dried up. So I'm going to have to work on the tip. It's got plenty in there, but this is really, really old. I sat around with it for a long time before I opened it. It goes on really easy though. It's an easy felt tip, very controllable. It's only $5 or $6, you know. You get hard candy at Walmart. Look, I've got a little crease that's kind of like a hood, but it's so low down. This is an easy to control eyeliner by Hard Candy. Oh, so clumsy. Thank you, Melissa M. Happelman for the 100. I'm on the front camera. I have a Sony ZV-1 and I just haven't set things up to stream from my laptop. I need to. And I was actually hoping to be able to use some of my time post-surgically to do that because I have that and I have a DJI Osmo Pocket 4. Oh my God, did DJI announce the release or release the DJI Pocket 4? Because I have a 3 and there was about to be some sort of, I don't know what America is doing about the products coming from China, but no, they're not visiting, Michael. They're working. But anyway, they're not going to be able to do it. They're not going to be able to release it. My nails are tagged on my community chat page. I am a don't I hate those sentences that ends with not to be mean. I really do. I'm sorry. I don't want to call you out. I just hate that. It's common. It's not you. It's common culture. You're not being mean. What you're actually saying is your face looks horrible. I'm freaked out by it. So by asking, I don't want. Anyway, I'm gonna get into. It's. I know it comes. It's not just you. Oh, visit your mom. That'd be cool. I'm happy alone this year. I'm getting ready for surgery, y'all. And I'm still going to do lives after as soon as I can. But I won't be able to put makeup on my face. I'm going to be wrecked. But y'all maybe need to see kind of the aftermath. I'm going to wait. I'll finish this in a minute. The aftermath of these surgeries and what they really involve. Because we're removing this. I need to do something. I can't look at this color anymore. But we're removing this lump and minimizing these. And, all my goobers. You're using the same word that my brother uses. He called me a goober. And I'm going to get nanofat injections in my face, of course, because they're doing liposuction, like around here. Like I have grafts under here, like in my armpit, right? Like it's bad. And they're going to kind of tighten that up. And I'm hoping to get some plexer plasma, I don't know what you call it, done. It's a treatment and it smooths the skin without taking the melanin. I'd like my arms to look nice one day. But yeah, they're going to do injections all over my face, so it's going to be swollen. I won't have my eyebrows on, or I might put my eyebrows on just because those. If I can do anything except be seen without my eyebrows. Yeah, that poor man, Kylie. Yep, yep. He was telling her it wouldn't succeed because it was succeeding. Oh, Nastasia said, "Listen, I can watch 3 more lives, baby. I'm not really doing anything. I'm gonna put my makeup on, and then I'm gonna make a video, and then I'm gonna see if I can order food from somewhere and treat myself to like like a just sort of like a cheat meal because I've been losing weight, you know. I'm gonna take some bronzer by ColourPop and try to stop bothering myself with the way this color is off. But I do love the Skin Tint by Kirby Cosmetics. It's such a pretty finish. I just don't have the right shade, and that is too warm. I'm very pinky, cool, and that's not a common undertone. It's an underserved undertone in darker skin makeup. Most brands do not have anything for it. ColourPop does, but most brands do not have a good shade for me, and I'm always mixing my foundation. Thank you, Ashanique. If you're coming in as a new sub just so you can speak, please stay subscribed. Um, the more subs I have, the more people I'm reaching, and I do have a message. You know, I do makeup because that makes me happy, and I want to do things that make me happy. And I connect with people through makeup, but I have a message. And that message is about people like we're talking about, that man telling me that I could never, nobody would ever follow me. But I'm going to get to 1 million subs on YouTube, which is hard to do. That's like 3 million anywhere else, right? Nobody would ever listen to me. Nobody would ever follow. Oh, somebody sent a makeup brush. Let me. Thank you, Erica Sanchez, 9181. Welcome, everybody that's in. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Let me see, Jay and Crystal, 804. I read it right. I can't believe I got that right. I'm the worst username reader ever. I'm like, I say the silliest things. Then it comes to me later. Okay, so I've got this is ColourPop bronzer that I kind of went wild with. Hey, Peachy Play Roblox. Merry Christmas. Okay, let's see. That's good. Getting better, right? We're going to get some powder here so I don't want to look crazy on the video that I make. Y'all will see my video and be like, that's the day she used the wrong undertone. Yeah, that man was I saw it on the Gabby Petito story where he's telling her it's not going to be any good. He's getting mad because they're actually doing it. She's out there on the road doing it. He told her he didn't think, there's a point where she says he didn't think I'd be able to make a website this good or something, or a YouTube page. I can't remember what it was. But I was like, oh, baby, I've been there. This man constantly told me all the things I couldn't succeed in. And it ate him up that I always succeeded in everything. I'm that person. And it's not because I'm so great, it's because I'm diligent. And I will not give up. You know, I do not give up. And that's what they hate about us. They pick us because we have that quality. They being narcissists. They want somebody who's empathetic, smart, and does not give up because they don't want you to give up on them when they do all the horrible things. They want you to keep thinking, which is exactly what I did. I'm in trouble. I've committed myself to this green liner. I'm going to have to work on the tip. No, nothing good will come to him for sure. Definitely not. Thank you, Cynthia Locke. I love this green liner, but I'm fixing to have one green eye and one purple eye. Oh, really? The timing is off? I can't stand it when that happens. There's no reason for there to be a delay. I sprayed a little bit of MAC Fix Plus on the tip because there's plenty of liner in it. It's just too dry. Oh. Can't get it in here. I'm kind of gooey in there, so this might be the best it gets. Sorry, I can't look at you right now. I'm laser focused on trying to get this liner on my eye. Kind of gooey. Yeah, Kylie. Right. We think that we can love the badness out of them. You don't change people by loving them. Your love will never change who somebody is. You can't love the bad out, you know? And you deserve better. You deserve happiness. I've told you I don't know if I'll ever be interested in dating again because I feel so empowered, you know? Like right now, I feel so good. Thank you, Isa. Isa? Isa? Thank you, Isa Harper, for the, what was it? The flowers. I love flowers. Might have to change my plan and be a little less winged. You know, don't fight it, embrace it. Jose Moran, I haven't tried. I've not tried those foundations. I'll look at it. Oh, somebody asked me the other day if I'd ever tried, what is it called? CosRX or something? Is that what it was? I think it's a skincare, Korean skincare. And they are sending me a thing. Thank you for the makeup brush. Is it CosRX? Yep, they're sending me something. I don't know what. I saw it and I was like, look at that. It always happens that way if you pay attention. Of course, the phones are listening to everything. Thank you for the makeup brush again, Isa. So I'm excited to try it. I do. I need to put up more skincare review videos because they're important, but I can only review it to the extent of, you know, maybe a couple weeks at best. And sometimes just reviewing it right out of the box on my impression of it. But you're not going to, I don't know what the full results are going to be because I'm using Allies of Skin. I have stem cell injections. You know, I have a lot of things. You know, I'm using growth factor and copper tripeptide. So I have a lot of things that don't keep the playing field level. But I can definitely tell you which ones have the right ingredients and feel, you know, worthy. Because I can tell immediately. You can pump it in your hand and you know immediately whether it's legit or not. Michael, oh, they do send me stuff. CosRX is sending me that. That's what I'm saying. That's how closely they're listening to what we say. Because I never heard of them. I get all the stuff sent. We're about to use some ColourPop stuff. I rarely buy things. Sometimes, you know, there's some companies that aren't sending me things. But I think the more lives I do, the more PR I'll get. Because I want it. That's my dream. But, you know, I'm going into 2026. I'm having a lot of thought, introspection about what I want might not be what I'm going to get. And the ability to redirect, you know, to reinvent is critical to survival and success. So we'll see what happens. I'm always going to be on here doing makeup sometimes, but it might not be the crux of everything. Maybe public speaking, maybe modeling, maybe acting, you know? Really, I'll check it out. I saw good things about it. But yeah, I want to put out more content. Actually, I'll just do it live because it's hard for me to create a lot of content when I'm spending so much time doing live and then I can go out in the world and do things. Cynthia, no. I just started doing this um, after I got burned. Well, I mean, I've always done makeup. I've done that in the past, but it wasn't my career. I did it like when I was in my teens and 20s. I know, Michael's been missing, but I love doing it. If I had followed my heart, that would have been what I did for my life, or I would have been a commercial artist. but I didn't think I could make enough money. Why am I putting on blush? I'm putting on blush because I want to put on some setting powder under my eye. But, okay, I'm not focused. Your back, I'm going to have to use a pair of lashes. And I guess I'll use those curly ones. The D-curve. My fox eyes, I'm starting to save for when I go out. I just bought some. Oh, norovirus. Ugh, I was just talking to somebody about that the other day. I hope you're feeling better. I always used to get rotavirus from my kids. My kids were little, like 20 years ago, and they would bring home norovirus from the daycare. I got to blend this. Hold on. They bring home norovirus, and that's the only thing that they would bring home that I would catch from them. So yucky. So contagious. Thank you, Juliet. There's a glitch as to what happened earlier. That's the third or fourth time that's happened. There's no way to fix it. I don't know what triggers it. If anything triggers it, but there's no way out. If you're doing a live or you see somebody else doing it, if they get out, let me know. And if they're not getting out, tell them what I said. There's no way out. Oh, wow. Really? Thank you, Leah. Y'all are sweet. I'm happy. I'm really happy. But there might need to be a pivot and dedicate my time to maybe speaking and hopefully voice acting. Because I didn't consider like narrating a book to be acting, but they count it as acting, like you're a voice actor. That's weird to me. Like, it's just reading, but no, it's not. Because you have to have certain inflection in your voice. I'm glad you're feeling better. It might be your connection, Peachy. Thank you. I have all my jewelry tagged on my page. Go to the community chat page and click newest, and it's all from different places. Swarovski and Kendra Scott. I think I got some powder on my earring again. I'll clean it off. It's my first time getting Kendra Scott, but the earrings are just gorgeous. Thank you, Leah. I'm putting glue on my lashes and laying them down because I'm going to finish my whole makeup before this glue is ready to go on my eye. You got to let it get tacky. Everybody welcome. I'm Tonya. What's your story? I'll tell you, the eyelashes are from Amazon. They're just like the cheap ones. These are D-curve, and I don't have any natural lashes. I do wear mink lashes at times when people send them. They're so pretty, but I don't buy them. I just buy from Amazon because I like changing styles. It's just a lot of money. And in the background, those are Huda Beauty makeup bags that come in PR. Huda does not play. That's silver. Those are makeup. You open a big pink box from Huda, and there's always a mirror. There's always hair clips, and it's always in a nice bag. And then you'll figure out what the product is inside. Really, really nice PR. Yes, bring books to life. So I want to learn to do it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read about how to do it better. Because one of the things my publicist told me, she's an actress, and she was reading it with me, the other side of the conversation. And she was like my cadence was off, like the way I was speaking. And she's like, you sound more like you're reading. And she's like, so while you're reading it, take your finger and point like you're speaking to someone. And even though you're looking down at the script, do you see the way my hand controls that? And it's like, you know how it would go. It was an amazing tip. So I'm learning. It changed the whole recording, and then I submitted it, and I'm hoping that first thing Monday, the first thing that I hear after I get out of my surgery Monday is that I've got a second call. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do if I have a second call because I'll just be coming out of surgery. But I know the universe has got it. What did Michael say? What did he share? 36, Michael 36 from Massachusetts. Oh, where'd it go? I was trying to read what Michael said. Just so y'all better not. Okay. Just trying to find my way in this crazy life. Amen, Michael. At least you realize that you're trying to find your way. That's the thing. That's the pivot that I'm talking about. So I want to be like a beauty mogul, but maybe that's not the kind of mogul I'm going to be. I'm still going to be a mogul, but maybe I'm supposed to be doing something else, you know? Maybe I can't do everything. Grady, the floor is wet. If you walk over there, you're going to slide. My dog. He's big. Don't you go over there and break a hip. I swear to. I think he's gaining weight. I got to really pull back on his food. Oh, this makes a crazy sound. This is a new blush I haven't worn from ColourPop. Oh, that's bright. Grady, can you lay down, sugar? We'll be done soon. We can't go for a walk today. Did I throw the box away? Okay, of course I threw the box away. Princess Princess Avenue. Princess Avenue, ColourPop. Their liquid blush is about $10. Ah, Michael is a handsome one. Handsome baby. Michael's got game. For Christmas, Michael's got game. All right, boom. Yeah, Grady has to put on a raincoat to go out. Lay down, sugar. There's nothing you need right now. You're just being a little bit stubborn. Lay down on the couch, please. Lay down. You can do it. He's such a baby. He's a 126-pound baby. He expects somebody to give him a boost when he gets in the car. If it's tall, yeah, don't break it. Like this big 126-pound dog will put his front paws up and then look back and just wait like somebody's going to pick him up. Because that's what we used to do. My ex had a giant truck, like a Nissan Titan. And when he was little, that's how he would get in. So this joker thinks I'm like, baby, you better get in this car because I cannot pick you up. I'd probably pick him up if there was an emergency, though, you know? Hey, Mitzi, I didn't know you were in. I know you're busy. Where is my brush? I'm so frustrated. Why don't I could probably find my brush if I cleaned my brushes. All right, this is getting too dry, so I need to just pick a brush. I'm still not going to do it. Defiantly, she continues to look for one little brush. Why isn't it here? Okay, I'm going to stop because I'm about to be in trouble. Princess Avenue, ColourPop blush, about $10. And I guarantee you'll enjoy it as much as Rare Beauty. The colors are excellent. The formula is excellent with niacinamide, so it's a glowy blush. The color range, you could probably buy 3 or 4 ColourPop for the price of one Rare Beauty. Not that I don't know what Rare Beauty costs, but it's so pretty, and it's an Allure Award winner. Tonya at Peachy, huh? What's going on with Peachy? Kayla. Can I sing? I don't sing, baby. Peachy's like, can you sing? I don't sing. I speak. I can't carry a tune in a bucket. People always think I can sing. I cannot. I can't carry a tune in a bucket. He gave it to me. Oh, my name. Tonya, Tonya, Tonya. Tonya, Tonya, Tonya. I thought she was telling me to do something. I thought she was telling me to do something. Thank you, Cynthia. I do. I get a lot in PR. I use a lot of different ones. We're going to leave it kind of messy and clean it up with some powder. Grady, what's wrong? My lashes are still setting. Remember that. Lashes are still laying down. I used a lot of blush. This is a lot of blush for me, so we're going to have to powder it. Dun, dun, dun. That's a pretty blush, isn't it? Ooh, just wait. Let's get some powder. Huda Beauty's got me out here baking. Out here in this world baking. Actually, let me let that sit for a minute. We're going to get the ColourPop eyeshadow they sent me. They sent me, this is like a limited edition, I think. It's a Super Shock Shadow Kit, and I think it's limited edition. Matcha and Mochi. And these are really, Super Shock Shadow by ColourPop has an insane pigment. Oh, it snowed. It's raining in California. And my roof is leaking now. See, it doesn't look the way you think it's going to. Right? It's so, like such a subtle, that's pretty. That's the matcha. That's super pretty. I don't know. Okay, let me calm down. But first, I've already got my liner on, which was a mistake. I was just not thinking. That's pretty. And then I don't know what color this is. This is Whisk It All. Whisk It All. Whisk, like a whisk it all. Oh boy. Wow. Super Shock Shadow. They do not play. These are really affordable too. I don't think they're even $10 each. I have a bunch of these singles. I love them. This is the one that you put it in the center of your eye because it's going to be something. I like the formula too. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Oh, gift memberships. Kylie, thank you for Timescale 9326. Erica Mendoza 777. DW Tanner. Knox NOXQZIZ. And Big Red Diva Chanel. She's my former hairdresser in Atlanta. Big Red Diva just got a gift membership. Thank you, Kylie. These are pretty. I'm going to use this one. Thanks so much. And the first one, the green one, is called Double Matcha. So it does have a definite green. This one, that's really pretty. I'm going to have to put something else on my eye, though. So here we go. Let's see. We need to move it. As I keep saying, I'm not going to be on here long. Keep saying I'm not trying to take any of y'all's time. Y'all have families and stuff to do. Right? Have to remember that. People have to be somewhere. I wish I had more of a brown. Oh, look at this. Look how dirty that is. That's how you can tell how much I love it. Bare Necessities, also by ColourPop. I love this palette. Your favorite palette shall look like that. I just want a brown, really. Right here. Big Red Diva in, I think, Louisiana. Are you still in Louisiana? I think she is. If I mess up my liner, so be it. Nobody's going to know once I put on big lashes. Big lashes fix everything. What are y'all doing for Christmas? I've just got a leaky roof, but fortunately, it stopped raining. But it's going to rain for a few more days, and the landlord's like, put a bucket under it. Hey, fix my dishwasher. Put a bucket under yourself. Get over here, fix it. I told him I'm having surgery. Okay, so now we have some shadow, just a brown out of the Bare Necessities palette. It's called, I don't know what it's called. It's so hard. Taboo. Isn't this a pretty palette? This is one that I can travel with and know that I don't need another palette with me. Like you can go on vacation 10 days. That's how I test, that's how I trust things. I hate putting it under my eye just because of the way my eyes have been reconstructed, but I'm trying it today. I'm going to put it under there and then maybe we'll blend it out. Feels like it drags everything down. Just don't enjoy it. So we'll put some brown and then we'll put some black. Because I think it's necessary for the look, even though I don't enjoy it. And I'm trying to get into the habit of just trying it at least, you know? Not automatically rolling it out because of this redness. Because the more I try it, the more I'll figure it out. And the less I try it, the less chance I have of ever figuring it out. Right? How do you know unless you try? I didn't think I could write. After I was burned, I tried to write something, I couldn't do it after I got home. So I was in occupational therapy. This is a clean brush. I was in occupational therapy and I was like, oh, I can't write. And the lady's like, show me. I pick up the pencil, the pen, and I write. I didn't know because I hadn't tried. Again, I only tried once, you know? So trying once isn't enough. You gotta try more. You gotta keep trying. You keep evolving. So I'm gonna keep trying to do this. I've got black on the brush now, right now. We'll try to like line the water line, but I don't know if it's gonna work. It's always too wet. I can tell you though, it's been changing. You know, you never know because it's changing. But now I feel like it like. So let me see what I can do. So we're gonna have to come up wider out here. Who sent that gift? I can't see it. It's stuck. Uh-oh. Who sent that gift? Y'all are so sweet. Somebody just yelled at Peachy. Peachy, that's my best friend. Thank you for this Sunday. Dried cucumber. I was missing the comments. Oh, Peachy. See, it's a new generation where we expect instant gratification, like instant knowledge. We don't stop to look things up. Things have changed. And then you're with Gen X, who we literally didn't know what was going to happen on the show until next week. You know? You couldn't watch a season at once of a show. We didn't know. We didn't know. We had to we had to research things. We had to Yeah, we had to do a lot. I think my lashes are too dry because I forgot them. Thank you, Bella and Co. 5758. Thank you for the super. It's amazing. It's like my Christmas gifts. It's just me and my dog. I don't think he got me anything. Pretty sure that little booger didn't get me anything. We went to the library. I used to rent books at the library because I couldn't even afford to like buy. I love to read and I couldn't afford to buy books. Not all of them, right? Not all that I wanted. I was reading a couple of books a week. So you go to the library and I'd get Stephen King. I used to read a lot of fiction back then. I'm trying to get back to that. I bought a Stephen King book at Goodwill recently and I still haven't even started reading it. I tried and I just am not getting into it. I don't know. Everything I read now and watch now is documentary and educational in some way, you know? Okay. 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 It's come together. Come together. I know they close early. It's only 4 o'clock here, so as soon as I get off here very shortly, I'm going to order something. That's what I was thinking about. Like, I better get something or I'm going to be cooking. Or probably even the stores will close if I want to order, like, groceries. So, I don't know what I have here already to eat, but I know it's not anything that I want. I want to have something different. I'm going to blend this out. This is just brown, a little bit of black. This is a clean brush. Wish I had more here. Man, the things we used to do. I saw somebody today telling a guy, like on IG, every comment on the video is 2 minutes long, and every comment took forever to get to the point. And I was like, man, I have so many problems with what y'all are saying, you know? Number one, you don't have to watch. That's number one. Not everything is catered to your liking, you know? Number one, you don't have to watch. Number two, I brush my teeth for 2 minutes twice a day. My toothbrush goes for 2 minutes. What is wrong with you? The content, short form content, creates brain damage, and I mean that. Proven brain damage. Oh, I wish I had 1,000 books. Man, I don't have room. All my books are in storage, and I just have a few around here, maybe 20 or 30 or something. When you go to Goodwill, that's a good place to get them, especially if you're not sure you want to read it. I like to have something in the house, you know, like when you chanting thing. We can't do a blue eyeshadow. That'd be nice, but we can't because I'm going to use this, I'm going to use this, oof, I can't think. This eyeshadow that I just got. I messed up here. It's matcha and mochi color shock. I'm not trying to do too much. I always say I'm not going to do too much, and then I do too much. Who wrote a book? No, I didn't write a book. I need to write a book. We're asking somebody else. If somebody else wrote a book, if somebody else in this room wrote a book, Stema, what book did you write? Tell me. Tell me your book. If you're in this room and you've written a book, please tell me what it is. Is it fiction? What's it about? I've seen you before, Luna Shadow. You've seen me where? What color was it going to wear? I'm going to put this thank you color on. First of all, I'm going to put some more glue on my lashes. Oh no, they might be okay. They might work. This one I don't think is going to work. The glue gets tacky when you leave it down, okay? I love the green liner. I like green and purple and brown liner. I'm going to try to put some, if I can find it, copper on my waterline. I don't know if it's going to work. What's the book you wrote? Y'all tell me the books. If you have a book, go to the community chat page and post about it. I need to know what books you wrote. And I need help writing a book. Not help, guidance. I read books, but I don't have any idea how I can write one. I can't stay focused 10 seconds. Well, I guess number one, I could get some medication for this ADD or some hormones. The Blessing, fiction, that live in a small town. It's about a group of people that live in a small town called Madison, and they all have a need, which is a blessing. Oh, that's pretty. Ignore the damage to the eyeliner. I didn't mean to put it on. I got distracted. That's pretty. We'll fix the liner. That's pretty. That's pretty. Yeah, green and purple. They have a purple eyeliner. See how pretty it is? I knew this color would be nice. It's called Thanks a Bunch, or Thanks So Much. So it's really all about going to get your matcha. Like you have the matcha, and then you have I don't know what mochi is actually. It says whisk it all. I assume that um, mochi goes on top of matcha. I don't drink matcha. That's so pretty. Didn't particularly see if I'd done this first, I wouldn't put on green liner. These eyeshadows are so good. Yes, please use your finger. When you're doing a shimmer, the heat will, it will look better from the heat of your finger. I just can't stand the under eye. Let me see if I can do something about it. That's pretty. I just love you, ColourPop. After surgery, I bought some organization bins, like clear plastic. I won't be able to put stuff on my face for a bit, maybe a couple of weeks. But I was hoping to go live and talk and actually get my makeup organized. Because I have a lot of makeup over here that needs to be behind me over there. I didn't have enough things to put it in. I didn't have enough bins because it's expensive. Plastic containers. I left mine in Georgia, obviously. They're in storage. I didn't have enough plastic bins. So, isn't that pretty? And we'll fix the liner. And maybe we'll fix the liner. If it works, we'll fix it. If not, we won't. Because it's dried up. But we'll put the makeup in talk. It needs to get organized. Y'all are going to help me so that I can turn around and grab the makeup thing I want. Because I have some of my favorite makeup I haven't even taken out of my kit yet, out of my makeup case. It hasn't even come out. Thank you. And thank you everyone watching. You know, my story is that I was set on fire by my husband. I don't talk about it every day anymore. I used to do that. But now, you know, we can come on and we can talk about other things and still reach people and help them. And you can always watch my videos on my channel. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. I know it might be frustrating to have to subscribe and wait a minute, but that's because of all the negative comments and the moderators are working so hard. But if you did subscribe, I'd love you to stay subscribed. This time I got to put my lashes on. This eyeshadow is pretty. I know, I just can't afford a personal secretary. I got to pay her or him. Everybody thinks you're like making a ton of money when you're doing this, but my God, I was so stressed out I made myself sick. That's what I'm talking about. And earlier this year, when I had to move sooner than I thought I would have to. This is the other color, Whisk It All. When I found out I had to move all of a sudden, I thought I was going to be homeless. That's one of my biggest fears. It's an irrational fear because Face Forward wouldn't have allowed me to be homeless. But they were renting a new place, and I have Grady. You know, of course, I always have a place to stay with them. They would never let me not have a place. But I have Grady, so, you know, what if you rent a place and dogs aren't allowed? Because he's a big dog, you know? Not just a little dog. Lots of places in California don't allow them. And they're violating codes because he's an emotional support animal with a little license, but still, they don't always allow them to be there. You're worried I won't remember the food. I love that about you. I'm that type too. Y'all know I don't remember stuff. Anyway, I was stressed, I was sick, and I continued to attract more negativity. Things were not going right. I got hacked on one of my pages and lost a lot of money that I still haven't gotten back. Then it was like, now I know I'm not going to make it, right? You're bringing it to fruition. Words have power. If you put that energy out. Oh, trade out makeup tips. That'd be cool. You know, if you're living in the spirit of lack and scarcity, you will attract more lack and scarcity because that's just the way the universe works. You attract what you put out. That's the basic principle. And you know, we all have faith and such, and we say, well, God will take care of it. But he can only do so much because you have free will. You have free will. The other day I was thinking, oh my gosh, I need a pressed powder. I don't think I have one. And thank you so much, Ireland, Deidre. That's a good idea to trade out. And I've had this the whole time. This is by Oliva Cosmetics. It's a small brand. And let me find the right one. And it's like a whole contour palette. So all these pressed powders. And it works great. I always see her using it, her being the founder. And it always comes out magically great. So that doesn't look, that looks dusty on me, but let's see what happens. Actually, let's not. I'm going to put this on, and then I'm going to put something on top of it. I'm looking dusty. I'm looking tired right now. I feel like the shadow on the bottom of my eye is pulling everything down. And I need a really tight bake here, so that's a nice set, but that's not what I want it to look like. Kind of scared, so we're going to put it away. Sorry. sorry. We'll just use the loose powder for now. Hopefully Huda's going to send me that new pressed powder she has coming out. The nails are tagged on my page. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I don't even know if I'm going to make a video because I look crazy right now. I look completely crazy. Oh my gosh, thank you, BK Kleinfelder. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super. I appreciate y'all so much doing that. That's amazing. All the gifts and stuff. It's just amazing the way, it helps. And I feel positive. Oh, actually, I'm going to... Are y'all playing the Powerball? Because y'all need to be playing Powerball if you're in America. If you don't know, I have a friend that always tells me, because I don't really play the lottery, but I have a friend that tells me, crazy like a fox. See, you got game, Michael. How'd you get on that game at 36? You're in Boston. Why are you in Boston? Do you live in Boston the whole time? Oh, BK Kleinfelder, thank you so much. Do I look good? Okay. See, words have power. If I tell myself I look crazy, then I look crazy. I'm using the Huda Beauty loose powder now, the pink pumpkin, and I have it mixed up. I always do that. That's what I like about the duos, the Huda duos, is that you can create your own custom blend. I like that a lot. Of pink and peach. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. But yeah, that spirit was really messing me up for a while. You have to have, you have to have faith, but you also have to have action. Faith without works is dead, right? Oh, that's so pretty. The peachiness of it. That's really pretty. I'm not wearing full foundation or anything, but that's pretty. I like sometimes for it to be up here too. On my brow bone, it just looks pretty. What happened to Peachy? Are you leaving? Did Peachy have to go? Bye, Peachy. You inquisitive little thing. It's nice that you are asking. That's the only way you can learn, but you have to look it up. Y'all know what the Dewey Decimal System is? Y'all know how to find a book in a library? Bye. Do y'all know how to find... Did they still use the Dewey Decimal System? They must. All right? You can't change that. Can't change the whole system. Y'all remember microfiche? Oh my gosh. looking stuff up on that thing. Okay, now I've got too much powder everywhere. I just do not like this. I'm not enjoying the way I look. I do not look cute. My makeup does not look cute. It's a mess. I do not like it. Giving flashbacks. Microfiche. Michael Danger, you're in Boston. Where? I mean, you're in Massachusetts. Did you say Boston? Did you go to Harvard? My surgeon did. My surgeon went to Harvard. I know a couple people that did, actually. Michael Danger out there getting flirts. I see that. Like, Michael Danger, I think you look cute. Where's your picture then? Oh gosh, my lashes. Okay. So my makeup looks just hideous. The base, I was really talking up my Kirby skin tint, but I'm not. And it's nice, but it can't go any further than being skin tint with all this on top of it. It is not working. Insulators on telephone poles. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you. I've got to change my words. Payphones. Do you remember having to pull over to make a call on the payphone because you're running late or you're lost? Yes, Lord. And you got to, not only do you need to pull over, but you got to have a quarter. I think it was less than a quarter when I first started, when I was little. I feel like it was like a nickel or, I don't know. I can't remember the way the price has changed. They are very, see how sticky the lashes are? I did apply some more glue to them when I realized how long I had them setting. That's all you have to do if you let them set too long. But let the glue become actually sticky. That's its job. Don't try to stick it on there and then let it dry. 411 operator? Oh my gosh. I almost forgot 411. Y'all understand that? You called for information. You didn't Google it. You didn't have a smartphone. That was crazy. What nice memories for Christmas. Oh, we all used to dial 0, but you get in trouble. They call back and tell your parents on you. At least in North Carolina, they did. They call back and tell. Then grandma would be mad. You dialing up? You on this phone? You been on this phone? Because if the phone rang, you they would answer it. Like the grown-ups would answer it. So when that operator called back, it's you behind. You're from Salem. I'm from Winston Salem, right outside of Winston Salem, North Carolina. Winston Salem. It had a large Moravian community at one point. They made the Moravian cookies in Salem. It's a very witchy looking kind of place when you go to Bethabra Park. Party lines! Oh my God! Oh my God! Party lines. I have forgotten more. Listen, one time I got this old boyfriend one time, and he lived in Greensboro. There used to be a thing called long distance. Like, you had to pay extra if the person wasn't close to you. I don't know if you still do, but my cell phone has had free dialing. Now, I guess you only get into that when you're calling internationally or something. Okay, the lash is good. We'll tight line under it. But we made all these calls for the month, and the phone bill was $1,100. My grandma probably didn't even make $1,100 a month. And the phone got turned off. She was so pissed. The phone was turned off, and she didn't care because I was the one that wanted the phone, right? And then they marched me right down to the phone to Southern Bell and had me explain to the lady what had happened and set up a payment plan for how I was going to fix it. It took my whole paycheck for a long time. Stammick has the book, yeah. What's the, oh my God. Yeah, so I had to do that. Yeah, that's interesting. March me down there. I had to tell the people. We actually had to talk to people. We had consequences like real life. Real life stress you out, embarrassing consequences. So I went down there and then actually I don't even think I had a job. I went and got a job because I just Like I was job searching in between jobs. Explained to them how I was going to pay it. Gave them what I had in that moment. They set it up because grandma had probably had a phone for, 30 years or something. I don't know when people got phones in their houses. I wonder. But that was in the 80s when this happened. But they turned it back on with the realization that I did it, not them. Making fun of who? Wait a minute. Who are we talking about? I don't know what we're talking about. I got messed up. Oh, thank you, the Mystic Lotus. I love that name. I love that name. We're drawn to each other, aren't we? Look at this. Look at that crookedy. I don't know why, when I'm already having a difficult day, I decide to put on the lash that always defeats me because of the shape of my eye and the way I try to put it on. Like, no. Nope. This lash, you have to pick the right lash for your eye. I love these. I love the curvy lash. They just never, ever work the way I want. And I have to take so much time to place it. Oh, you removed a comment? Oh, talking about somebody, huh? Okay. So I'm going to let them set, and then I'm going to, ooh, they are pretty, though. See how big lashes fix everything? I told y'all. I told y'all. Mitzi's my friend. Mitzi's my bestie. Outside of here, Mitzi's my friend. Has been since the TikTok days. She was the one looking for me when I was in jail. Nobody knew where I was because I didn't call anybody. I was so pissed. Man, I wasn't in jail long. I was in jail overnight because of the narcissist. Yes, they dismissed it, let me go, all the things, but narcissist, provoke, and record, y'all. Mitzi was looking for me. You see how that changed up everything? Ain't nothing wrong if your lashes are right. I'm telling you. Ain't nothing wrong. Oh, makeup geek. Yeah. Yeah. I want a makeup line. I'm going to get to. Oh, thank you, Ariana, for $1.99. Thank y'all for the little gifts and for even hanging out with me. I think I'm dawdling because I don't have anyone here. And I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm okay being alone. I know I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. But at the same time, it's nice to hang out for a while and then I can just eat something and maybe watch a movie. That'd be fun. I rarely watch movies. Yes, he should be in jail. He got me arrested. He provoked and recorded. The one thing that I would push you out of my way for is my Grady dog. And he took advantage of a situation. Grady was actually bleeding. He got in my way. I removed him from my way. I pushed him. But he's 6'4". He's the one that came and got in my way. And he made a recording, went back, edited it. It's been a couple of hours between the time it happened and the time he told the police, which is a big tell. You didn't call for help. You didn't call for help because you needed it. You reported something after you took the time to edit the video. So crazy. They knew it wasn't real. But then Mitzi was looking for me because I was so mad. I went there and I wasn't even worried about it. I was like, I've never even had a traffic ticket. He set me on fire. Everybody's going to be able to see the truth. So I sat there until the hearing the next day. And he, thank you, Heather Lane. Oh, you did your makeup? Oh, that's awesome. Goth, I'm telling you, I can do goth. My daughter did it. Except for that pale skin. I can't do that. That's not cute on me. That's not cute. Especially with my features, Then I actually look like a corpse. Gotta know where you belong. Okay, let's get this done. My lashes are on. I'm going to let them set for a minute. Then I'm going to tight line and get some dark brown liner in here to fill in right down here to kind of pull it all together and to pop my eyes. Ah, hazel are rare. I love straight green though. They're pretty, pretty, pretty. Green, green, green is rare. You know, I think I had some eyeliner, some copper eyeliner. I think this is all lip liner though. This lip liner, yeah. This is all lip liner. Where did I put the eyeliner? See, this is why we need to do my makeup together. Like, I think my lash coming off. This is why after surgery, I'm going to want to be live because I need to. It's my job. I don't have any vacation days. And God knows I don't have any savings. But I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to get in that spirit of lack. It's all coming back together. Everything, I'm doing everything I can. Everything is fine. What's up? I guess I packed it all up. I don't know where it is. I have a couple of things that need to be unpacked, like 2 big makeup cases. So we are going to do that. Kofi, are you a lip liner or an eyeliner, sugar? Ultra. Could y'all just put on it what it is? Eyeliner. Thank you. Thank you. Work of the Heart LLC. Thank you so much for the super. Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Happy holidays. Just happiness. I hope it's good, happy family time, and I'm not taking away from anything. My lash isn't going to fall off. Have you tried what? Facebook dating? No. Sorry. I'm kidding. I am not finna date nothing. No. No. I didn't know it's still a thing, actually. Is this green? Is my eyeliner green? I think it's brown. See, it's just too wet here and I can't get it on. My lash is coming off. I don't even care. I'm never putting these lashes on again. I love this message. I'm never putting it on again. I'm tired of this negativity. This isn't working. Okay. Currently fleeing domestic violence from my entire family. Oh, good. It's so hard when the domestic violence is your family of origin. It's not, it's a group. It's a lot of people are in that situation where you're in a big ball of toxicity. That's hard. Because for me, I was raised by my grandmother, and their house was great, but her daughter, my mother was her daughter, and all she did is steal from her, do drugs. She left me there from birth, which I'm glad, because I would not be in this same place right now. I hope it's leaking again. He said put a bucket, like I'm supposed to fix it. Thank you, Mystic Lotus. It's probably fun. I thought like you're supposed to date on Tinder or something. No, actually, my daughter told me no. My daughter told me Tinder is for hookups. It's not for dating. She's 27. Now, I wasn't trying to get on it. She was just talking about the app, some app that she met a guy. Hinge. Welcome, La Vista. Merry Christmas. See, I know. That's it. See, everybody was like, stop it. Do not do that. I haven't gotten on anything. I'm still trying to get divorced. If you think for a minute anybody else is going to get me snagged, no. That's my second marriage. What is wrong with this thing? I think I put it on just wrong. All right, I'm going to let it go because I'm not even going anywhere. So I met, he banned you. What do you mean he banned you? I met my husband on the internet 20 something years ago on Natch or something like that. Natch or something like that. That's how I met the man that set me on fire. So y'all do with that what you will. Do with that what you will. You better go to church or something to meet somebody. Actually, that doesn't make it any different either. Just stay single. That's the most advice I can give you. Just stay single. We'll do lives. We'll talk. We'll have money. We'll eat when we want. We'll do what we want. You got banned from Tinder? Oh. Well, good, probably, because it's dangerous. You know? From what I hear, my daughter's 27 and she is gorgeous and she's a nurse. And so she's looking for her man in the world. This is wrong. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm not going to take the. See, I don't want to fix it, but everything in me can't let it be wrong. That's the problem. I'm a really decent guy on the internet, too. Oh, you met one? Y'all just stay home. Can't y'all hear me talking? Just stay home. Stay on YouTube. Stay home. This doesn't really work for me. This is a Colfie eyeliner. He was the son of a preacher man. The only boy. I dated the son of a preacher man. They are not holy. They are not holy. The son of a preacher man. It'd be crazy if the guy that set me on fire was the son of a preacher man, but he's not. He's the son of a very religious man, though. A very religious Catholic man who is also sounds like a bit of a tyrant because sometimes the things that Donald would do to me, like throwing my purse over. We lived in a place that had a fence at the back and it didn't have a gate or anything. You couldn't get back there and it's like woods and creek. And he would get mad and take my purse and throw it over the fence open. I had a ton of stuff in there at the time. It was not just a couple of things. I would carry everything in my purse. No, her daddy is not the man that set me on fire. My first husband is her daddy. Thank God I didn't have any children with the one that set me on fire. I had endometriosis and couldn't by the time I met him. So it's really critical that I had kids young. And I did. I had them when I was 23 and 25, where I probably would have never had kids. By the time I was 30, I was wrecked. My endometriosis was so bad. I ended up getting a hysterectomy when I was 38. And that was only because I put it off for a few years, you know? Yeah, my first husband. My first husband passed away after we got divorced, though. He passed away, and that was sad. That broke my heart for my kids. I just couldn't stand it. He had, uh, what do you call it? Cardiac arrest. Just really had no chance. They kept him alive for a few weeks. I would not have done that if I had still been married, because he was gone. You know, he was truly gone. You could tell that he was gone. You know, you could feel it in the room. He was gone. There was nothing of him there. And he needed to be released. So about 3 weeks they kept him alive. And you knew because he didn't get oxygen to his brain for 20 minutes. You know, he happened to have he worked for McDonald's. He was like a manager or general manager or something. And he had a heart attack um, one morning early. You know how they open the stores and they go in really early? And he was the one that went in and let the people, the workers, get in to set up. And then he just like dropped dead, and they didn't know what to do. Nobody knew CPR. There's no AED. and it took them a minute. I mean, they dialed 911 eventually, um, and 911 took a while. He was kind of down in the hood in Atlanta. No, yeah, in Atlanta, and nobody knew. All they could have ran across the street to the fire station. He wasn't. I don't think he was eating a lot of McDonald's. He had become a vegetarian at that point. He was from India, so when I say Indian, I mean Indian, and he is a vegetarian. Probably anything you eat there is a diabolical. I used to love to eat McDonald's. My God, it was my treat when I was growing up because we were poor, and that's how it happens. It's like, how do you get like a treat for the family and the kids when you don't have a lot of money? You do something like McDonald's. That's why it's really targeted. It's insidious. It's a lot more insidious than you think it is, the way this is happening and the reason, you know, certain groups in certain areas have certain food, and then it's hard to even afford organic food. I've got some apples that have been on my counter since the 4th of October is when I bought them. They're green apples. They look perfect. They're not, no fruit flies have come. They're not rotting. I didn't buy organic. I just bought some apples. And they're still sitting there. I'm going to see how long it takes. I cut one open the other day to see if it was like rotten on the inside, and maybe it was okay. And it looked okay on the outside because of the wax or something. No, it is fine. Granny Smith apples, 4th of October. Yes, I'll get one. Hold on. They're not oozing. There's no fruit flies. October 4th, 2025. I bought this from Vons or Albertsons or something. And you can see it has like one little spot, but it's not like brown. It's not oozing. It has not been refrigerated. That one is like a little messed up, but I had one the other day that looked like this, and I cut it, and it's perfectly good on the inside. How long? Yeah, it's outrageously green. What is that? It's not an apple. I mean, I grew up in the country. I know that they would rot on the ground, you know? If you didn't, they would fall off the tree, and if you didn't pick them up, it would rot right on the ground in North Carolina. It's an apple. Put it back here. The apple goes there. I have so much faith it's not going to damage anything because it's not real. Granny Smith, yeah. Okay, I'm done. I'm going to put a little blush and be done. That green apple is by my... There you go. Y'all watch that green apple. I've got more on my counter. See how long it takes for that bad boy to rot. I know. Do not eat that. See, I'm so shocked by it because normally I buy like organic if I'm going to buy that. But this time I just bought them, and I partially wanted to eat them, partially wanted something green on my counter, and partially wanted to make caramel apples at the end of the month. Like Mandy was like, we'll get green. And because I was like, do you want some apples? Because I'm never going to eat them all. I had a big bag, right? No, we'll make caramel apples. But we never did. And then they're just sitting there. No fruit flies, no problem. Why would I move it? Yeah, that's an apple as in Mac. It is not an apple as in Granny Smith. That's an apple as in engineered food. This is what's killing us, and it's very selective. This is what I want y'all to understand. Um, you know, that it's not like one group of politicians or political beliefs against another group of political beliefs. That's, it's not. It's the 99% versus the top 1%. How does 1% of the population control the other 99? I'm not going to get started. I'm not suicidal. You know, the people saying, I'm not going to talk about it publicly. No, we're not going down that rabbit hole. But this is how they do control the communications, like the platforms. That's why, you know, TikTok was just purchased by Larry Ellison of Oracle, another billionaire. Oh, glowy, glowy. This is the Huda Beauty blush liner. Y'all, I'm going to tag all the products after the show. Normally it takes me a minute to do it, but today I can't walk Grady because it's raining. So I'll do it as soon as it downloads. Shop the products if you want, the ones I tag. I'm going to try to focus on like my dream of being a, you know, beauty mogul. I want to do that, and I want to change the world. I want to change the laws and the way narcissistic abuse is viewed. You know, it's a crime. Coercive control is a crime when if you were trying a human trafficking case, coercive control is a crime. It is a crime. And that's exactly the same thing that's being exerted upon you in this type of relationship, in a narcissistic abuse relationship. It is gaslighting and manipulation. It will drive you mad. It will affect you physically. You know, it did me. I was definitely not in good health. I was drinking too much wine. Drinking wine, because that's the way I would regulate my nervous system every day. Every day I'm going to drink some wine. I'm going to work, we're going to drink wine. That's all I had in me, you know? And then, what is that? That's pretty. It's a pretty lip pencil. Too light for me, but pretty. Must have come in my, you know, what's that box that you get every month? Ipsy? They're the only one. Oh no, it's darker than it looks. Ha! You should look at it. Hold on. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get Chestnut by MAC if I can find it. Yeah. MAC Chestnut. Because ColourPop sent me some. They sent me a lippy pencil and a gloss also. They put this all together, like the pink blush and the matcha super shock shadows. And they also, I forgot to use it. This is what I should have used instead of the stuff. It's Soul Liquid Sun Glow Drop. So you know this is going to be competition for the Drunk Elephant. What are those called? Sunshine Drops? I don't know what the Drunk Elephant ones cost. They're really nice. It's like a niacinamide and peptides plus, you know, like a glow. I'll show you. I have the Drunk Elephant one sitting in my bathroom. I don't know how I got it. Either PR or Ipsy. And you put it on and it makes your skin just pretty, and it's creamy. It's thick. You see it's kind of blurring? See the blur and just a little bit of color? Really pretty. So I have the Drunk Elephant ones in my bathroom because I do that all the time. You know, when I'm going on a doctor's appointment or something, I generally am not doing a full face of makeup. I would love to, I just don't have time. My under eye looks really, really rough. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Michael Danger. Happy holidays. I'll be back on. I don't know, Friday, I don't know. I won't be on tomorrow. I'll be snuggling my dog. I hope you're doing something nice. Say hello to your mother. Did you get that? That was a Mark Wahlberg kind of thing. Say hello to your mother. Get it? Boston? All right, now I'm making corny jokes. Say hello to your mother. I'm hanging out here. I'm not doing anything. I have an invitation to go to Mandy's house. She's the executive director of Face Forward, but I really want to. Merry Christmas, Kylie. I really want to get my laundry done and my house clean before my surgery Monday. So if I work on it tomorrow, then I can actually work and do lives on and some other things that I need to do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then I'm in surgery. That's it, you know? And after surgery, I won't be able to put on makeup immediately, but we are going to talk while we actually take out all my makeup that has been packed up forever, you know, for almost a year. We're going to take it out. We're going to put it in the bins I bought at Home Depot because it's so much less expensive there. If you are looking for makeup bins to like organize, like a backdrop like this or something, definitely get Home Depot. It's like half the price of what you would get on like Amazon or something. Yeah, all the surgeries are outpatient um, here. They used to have a surgery aftercare that we could go to, but it went out of business, so I'll just be coming home. Normally, I would not come home until the next morning. But yeah, so they're going to remove a thing right here. See that? That has to be removed. It's not cancerous, fortunately, but I've had it for a few months. It's not going to go away. And then I'm going to get a boob reduction. That's the part I'm excited about. Excited about. I can wear regular clothes, regular clothes. That's just because I asked them, you know, if they could do it since I'll be under anesthesia. While I'm under, could you do this? And they are so good to me. You know, two of the top surgeons, two of the top most expensive surgeons you're going to find are like, yeah, we'll do it. Did he just say wait? It is like a cyst. It is fluid. They drained it, and then it filled right back up again, and then it got hard. And then they sent me to another biopsy because it was hard, and they used it was like guided biopsy, something like ultrasound guided, so they could see. And at first, they thought it was a solid because it was so dense. But when she got in there, she's like, ah, good. Thank God it's fluid. Because if it had been a solid and it had grown that quickly, that would have been it. You know, I feel like they were all nervous. Like, oh, is that solid now? Like, ugh. But it's not, I'm fortunate. And they did the cytology, so it is not precancerous. They checked for all the really bad bacteria that it could be, and it's not. We're not going to know what it really is until they get it out and get it in pathology. Yeah. Once they get it out, my surgeon is interested to know. He's like, can't wait to find out what this is when we send it away. Because it was crazy looking. Peachy just come back and forth. That Peachy, hey, this is the ColourPop lip pencil that they sent me to go with the pink blush. This is a really pretty pink blush, isn't it? I'm going to put it everywhere because they sent me a lip gloss. Actually, that's not. They sent me a lip gloss. It's not smudging. Smudge. And I'm just going to put the lip gloss on top because it's pink, but I'm going to lay down the lip liner all over so that when your gloss comes off, you still have color, right? I'm going to have to blend the brown back into it, though. Like, wait a minute. Wait. Got to go. I'll be able to model too. Got to be able to fit the clothes, right? Nobody's going to, unless you're a star, nobody's going to alter the clothes to fit you, you know, for your unusual build. Not very unusual, but you know what I mean. Unless you're a star, they're not going to do it. They're going to pick you through fit. And one of my biggest goals is to walk the runway. I've been manifesting it forever, but now it's really real, you know? Like now I'm really in a place where it can happen, where it is happening. I'm going to light my 2026 candle, I think. Let it manifest and burn. But I also got a new candle. I can't remember what it's called. I just ordered it and it's not here. Oh, thank you. Somebody, thank you, SB Nice, for the floating heart. I'm sorry I stayed on so long. I don't know why I'm doing it. I was like, I thought everything was fine. Like, I'm just hanging out, but I'm not fine. Who met me? I can't believe you met Tiffany Haddish. Oh, what? You said, oh my God, you met Burn Beauty 2018. That's amazing. Oh, thank you so much. That's amazing, Matthew Decker official. That's so sweet. That made my day. Tiffany is friends with Angelique Dates, and Angelique is my publicist and close friend. So she ran into Tiffany, and they did her birthday celebration, benefiting and bringing awareness to Tiffany's She Ready Foundation, which donates suitcases to like orphans, because a lot of times when they go, they're just carrying their stuff in trash bags. So she provides suitcases for orphans. Thank you. And I have a Burn Beauty Foundation, which is not really active right now. I've had it for years, but I can't run it because I need to just make money to take care of myself. I'm working to take care of myself, and I can't, I just have to do what I do to survive. But it will run and it will provide. I want to make sure that the aesthetic services I've received through Face Forward go far and wide. So thank you. That's pretty. This is Chestnut by MAC, and then the lippy pencil that ColourPop just sent me. BFF2. BFF2. They have a lot of excellent nude lip pencils. BFF2. Actually, I'm going to put it in my special. See, we could spend a week organizing my makeup so that it's more usable. Yeah, baby, don't worry. Places do close early. It's 4:54, but I'm going to make it. Places are definitely going to close early. But we're going to be done in a minute because I can't believe I stayed on this long. I don't want to take y'all's time. Glossy Lip Balm by ColourPop, and the color is Raspberry Cream. Raspberry Cream Pearl. Let's see what it looks like. I've never seen it, so you're seeing it with, ooh, okay, wait. So pretty. Oh my God. Oh my God, it doesn't taste like raspberry cream, but it smells like it. Oh my God. Does it taste like it? No. Maybe? Oh my God. Okay. They had me at, I think it does taste like it. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh yeah, Michael. Yeah, I know. Everything's closing early. I didn't see it, Michael. If it doesn't happen, I'll just have to make a stupid frozen pizza or something. Probably what I should do anyway. That's so pretty. I wish you could smell that. Oh my, oh my word. That's fantastic. I haven't used a lot of their Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Balm. All right. He's like, I want to say it, but I'll just say that I didn't, and I wanted to say it, but I didn't. I got you. I see you. I see you. I see you getting it said either way. Your lip gloss, you should get this. I'm going to tag it. If I'm not able to tag it as soon as the video ends, get ColourPop Fresh Kiss. Oh, look, it's good with all my things, too. I'm going to take a picture like that. ColourPop Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Balm. I've got to see if I have more of these. In Raspberry Cream Pearl. This is the star of everything I just used. That and the Dern, what am I trying to say? The Super Shock eyeshadow. That's so pretty. That is so pretty. That will get a lot of use out of me. Easy to put on and super pretty. Mm, that's nice. That's nice. Who's being weird? Okay, so I'm not enjoying, it's not my favorite makeup because I'm not enjoying my overall base, but I wasn't actually going this direction. I really like that Givenchy Glow Serum Foundation. Oh, thank you, Erica Mendoza. I'm going to wear this hair a lot. This was gifted to me by Frodio Hair. And it's just got enough, it's got bounce in it because it's not full human hair, which is weird. You would think it would be better to be all human, but because it's a blend, it can really hold like bounce and shape. You know, it's not as heavy. Very light on my head. I absolutely love this one. I wore it last night to meet Morris Chestnut. Morris Chestnut and who did I meet? Tay Diggs, Morris Chestnut, and Harold Perrineau last night at Costco, which is crazy. They sell bourbon. Sable Bourbon is their brand. And I don't drink bourbon, but now I have a bottle of bourbon. Yeah, this hair color is good, but I got makeup on it. I didn't put it that far enough. Look, sometimes just clean up. I have to try to remind myself to clean up before I go out. Thank you. I'm going to go. I'm so happy to have y'all here. So grateful to everyone who watched. Thank you for subbing. Please stay subbed. I know you had to come in and chat, but that's just because people are mean. Try to slow them down with their comments. Stay subbed. We're going to get to 1,000,000. Acting one day. That's cool. I am. I don't know how to act. Thank you, Matthew. I am with ZBD Modeling. It's talent agent, modeling, acting and modeling agency. I don't know how they put it. Modeling and acting agency. And I just did my first job yesterday. It was very small. Um, they were mapping my face for AI filters. I can't, there's non-disclosure, so I can't say who or what. But they're trying to make AI more inclusive because AI doesn't recognize facial differences. When I make a smile, it looks different than when you make a smile, and it really messes up. Michael Danger is adorable. Everybody's loving Michael. I'm handsome, but I ain't no Morris Chestnut. I tell you what, Morris, I was like, hey, you know what was amazing? How I know I'm feeling good about myself, and then I'll let you go. I know I'm feeling good about myself because I met them. I was so excited. Harold Perrineau, he put his arm around me, and they looked at me, and I was like, hey, and I look different. People look at me different. And so, I'm not going to tell my story standing right there. But we took the picture, and I was like, okay, remember, I'm Tonya. I'm Burn Beauty 2018, and I'm going to tag you. And they were like, oh, all right now. And I was like, and I did. I went home, came home, and I tagged them. So I haven't checked it yet to see. I have more followers than Harold Perrineau. Yeah, Michael Danger, he is consistent in his flirts. I told him, let's look at the universe. He literally has danger in his name. See, ladies? We're like, ooh, you danger. I'm like, thank you. The makeup worked out. We made it work. The pink, the ColourPop stuff is just gorgeous. Isn't it? I love the blush. If you're in the market for liquid blush, ColourPop is definitely the best affordable liquid blush. They have so many different shades. It's glowy with niacinamide. Mitzi, you should check that to try. Found a new blush. It's not Ciate London level, but it is nice. Oh, then I'm going to put some more of this Ginseng Mule spray on. You can barely feel it. You'll put too much because you can't feel it. This is the Korean glass skin setting spray. I will tag it. And I'm going to show you something that I just got yesterday. Danger is an AFL legend. Yeah, Michael Damian. I like it. It's like danger. That's what I'm telling you. You say danger, and we like it. That's why I can't pick men. It's that bad boy thing. Do you have? Okay, yeah, put it on your list because it's so affordable. Can't go wrong. And I have so many different colors of this. I just saw it won an Allure Beauty Award. Look at this jacket. I'm about to wash it. I just got it. It belonged to a friend and a board member of Face Forward International. What does it say? It says Los Angeles. Isn't it gorgeous? I don't know who made this. It's old, but it is so just like if you're just casual hanging out, how do you beat that? I don't have a lot of jackets because I'm in Los Angeles. Yeah, you saw me with them. I was like, hey, boo. No. I was very respectful, but I did tell them my name and tag, and my friend was like, girl, they just met you. I was like, I'm going to remember that. One day, they're going to be like, I met her. That's my goal. It's heavy and it's so nice. Who's the designer? Christian Audigier, Los Angeles. Christian Audigier, Los Angeles. This belonged to Kristen, and she recently um, passed. Look, it's got tear. I thought that was torn, but that's like the actual little drops. That's really nice. It's very reminiscent. It's sort of Tom Hardy reminiscent, but not Tom Hardy. I'm about to wash it. Kristen um, lost her battle with depression and addiction in September. And we're all thinking of her a lot this holiday. She was literally a supermodel. Kristen, yeah, literally, Kristen Spurberg, literally a supermodel, literally someone who was stomping on the Paris runways when she was 13. And she's so beautiful. She was about 52. I think she'd have been 52, maybe a little bit older than me this year. And so we lost her. So check in on your people. It's Christmas, things get heavy and things get dark. So please check in on your people. Yeah, I mean, literally a supermodel and just the kindest spirit. She would take her last money and go out, and we found a whole bunch of like those like camping blankets, like those emergency blankets, and we know that she would have been handing them out to the homeless. She would constantly talk to people and pull over to people that were like, no, stop, you're going to get hurt. But she didn't care. She would help the homeless. I think she'd probably been in that situation of homelessness. It was just a lot. Check on your people, even the ones that you think are strong and happy, and enjoy your day tomorrow. Yes, Exactly, Michael Danger. I think that's why I keep saying alone. I think that's why it's so heavy in my mind, Michael, because of this jacket. And I was just looking at it before and I was thinking about it. You know, um, just the last person you would have thought that would take their own life. It's just horrible. But you never know what people are going through. It's okay. It's with an O. Merry Christmas Eve. Thank you, Matthew Decker. I'm not going to keep it any heavier, but with that, I do want you to be just so grateful for what you have. I am, and be grateful for the people that you have that are good to you, that are kind, and check in on them. I'll see y'all maybe Friday. Yeah, this time of year makes it very hard. Merry Christmas or happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. Oh my gosh. Okay, look, I'm sorry, but the eyeshadow is just sick. It's so demure, but really, really there. That is gorgeous. I love y'all. I'll see you Friday, unless I get tired, but I don't think I will. I'm going to clean the house and get my stuff ready for surgery. Sending you all love and kisses. Merry Christmas. And I love y'all. Remember that whatever you're going through, this too shall pass.